Nice, really interesting guest today, and I was hearing some of what she does, and it's quite intriguing.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Thanks for bringing us on today, Neil. And yeah, I have the pleasure of producing Murray today here. And she's going to talk to you all about business loyalty and how do you keep and retain those good customers that you spent all that hard work trying to get. So yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, usually the way we kick it off, the way I love, discovering new entrepreneurs and what they're doing is how did you get involved with Pass and get your start?
Yeah, so I actually conveniently know one of the people that invested into Pass. We are
Hmm.
a startup company, and my first job out of college, Paul Hadfield, invested in them, and he kind of connected me, and he was like, Margo, you would love this. Um, Let me see what I can do. So then, I've come on, we're just coming up, I believe, on a year now that the business has been around, and I've had the
Hmm.
pleasure of being here for about 5 months, 6 months of that. So then I've just hopped in, and even in that 6 months, things have gone um crazy. We've changed a lot of things, but for change for the better. So it's been pretty exciting.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are scaling very rapidly
Yeah.
with what you have, right? So, tell us a little bit about that core vision for Pass and how it started and kind of how that's evolving today.
Yeah. So I mean, pass really the goal is a win-win and to keep businesses in business, right? So you know, small businesses are important. They keep our communities going, and sometimes they need a little extra boost. So how Pass works is customers pay $5 a month, and they then have access through our app to every discount we have in the marketplace.
Mm.
It's free for businesses to list their deals and their what they have going on onto our app. But if any of their customers sign up for pass through them, we share half of that $5 back with that business in perpetuity.
Oh,
So
wow.
when we also have some great like marketing partners as well, we've kind of gone from we do have two free options of tiers for businesses, but then we've moved up to a paid version where it's like, hey, let us help you market too. We have deals with
Mm.
Odyssey Radio coming in January in Chicago, some big deals in with radio stations in Nashville as well and some of our other markets, but just to like help blast these deals and get people into these small businesses.
Interesting. So it's almost what would you kind of compare yourself to, but in a different way?
I think the thing that people will typically ask me, like, oh, like Groupon. And I would say, okay, a little bit in the sense
Hmm.
that, um, we do give discounts.
Right.
The added value I would say that we have though is it's controlled by you. We're not taking any money from you to do that. Like Groupon used to control those for you. And it's all independent. And we're really here to partner with you because when you win, we win. Um,
Mm.
so
Oh, that's really really intriguing, and I love the ethos that you guys have behind that, right? Because I think it's very easy for Groupon to start off with that good intent and but drift away from that focus for that small and medium sized business owners as they start to scale. Um,
absolutely.
oh, do you have something on that?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say like one of my big statistics is something like there's a very large percent of restaurants that don't have a loyalty program because you're taking that basis where they already run on a low profit margin and then you're just giving things away. And so by requiring a $5 subscription and you're making $2.50 from that back to the business, they are able to, make a VIP experience for
Mm.
consumers and still give things away while still maintaining their bottom line, or sometimes in certain cases, even like increasing that bottom line. So,
Right.
So explain how that works for a business.
just
So
like
how do they work with you? Yeah.
how they work with me, honestly, there's you passpass.com. Right in there, you can contact us, and there are people. I'm a partner success manager, so anyone in the city of Chicago that signs up talks to me. So we do have some salespeople, but I get everybody up and running. And basically, I just put in all the business information. We preload everything. We come up with some exclusive deals, like maybe you do have a happy hour from 4 to 8 p.m. already, and we can absolutely market those, but we do want to make it exclusive, right? So what's our exclusive pass deal? Do a couple things like that. And then I can come up with marketing materials. We really do a lot with you as partners. So
Yeah, it's that one-stop shop for that
yeah,
business loyalty and outreach and retention of customers. Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's awesome. Can you
Yeah.
talk a little bit more about kind of the impact maybe you've seen locally here in Chicago or abroad of how this offering has helped other
Yeah.
business owners?
So I would say my biggest one, so prior to here when I first started with PassPass, they had me out um San Diego for a
Mm.
while, and I was helping them onboard all of their clients because they were we were just not, we had just had too many, and so I started out there to train. And one of the big clients that we really got is this restaurant group. There's like 4 or 5 of them, I think, called Dirty Birds. And we
Mm.
have signs, we see them signing up, 20 members a day at $2.50 a month. You do the math. And they have become quite a big case study that I don't have the numbers off the top of my head, but they have done very well. And well, they're on track to make 6 figures with us by the time it comes to 1 year that they've been with us. So
Right. And that's just within this
yeah,
ecosystem
that's
that
just
you've
from
built.
memberships. Yeah,
Right. And that,
absolutely.
right. So that's awesome that businesses really can tap into a new, business revenue line just by, simple collaboration with you guys.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And like I said, we do have this now pass push where it is $99 a month for to us from a business, but that's where we can actually throw so much of our marketing efforts
Mm.
at it, right? Like we create videos for the business. You can see those on our Pass Chicago Instagram. We create
Okay.
videos for the business, we market for them, we're creating deals and really hyping that up. So it allows us to do even more than we would with the free, though
Mhm.
there's so much happening with the small businesses that are
Yeah.
utilizing the free version as well.
So what do
Okay.
you kinds of businesses do you think will do the most successful with this program?
What I've seen so far are restaurants and bars and nightclubs, event spaces. I know in Chicago with our big deal with the Pass Push thing, we're finding members like, hey, we'll give away 2 tickets, our golden tickets for any show over the next year, and so like that gets people to sign up. That's helping those event spaces, whatever. Um, so I would say bars, restaurants, and events.
Mm.
Like nightclubs and things right now. Although, like, we do have people signed up for everything. I have tire shops, barber shops, just about everything. Nail salons. We have a nail salon here in Chicago that's doing pretty well. Glow Nail Salon. We launched
Okay.
with their grand opening. And that's doing pretty well over there as well.
Wow.
No, yeah, no, that sounds very exciting. Tell us kind of, what the vision of kind of what the next step for Pass. It seems like you guys are getting some steady growth here in Chicago and in other regions in the States.
Yeah, no, I think the next stop really, especially in Chicago, is we start with, reaching out to businesses and hitting the ground, knocking on doors. And I think at this point we have moved moved on from that. We are now
Right.
ready to start putting our marketing efforts behind it. And so that's really what our team has kind of pivoted on, is like we have enough people that the word will spread through businesses, but let's see how we can take those clients and elevate them and get them going. And
Yeah.
so we're really focusing on marketing with our radio deals, how to elevate that, how to get people to, know about what we're doing and to utilize the app, because at the very least you can find dollar oysters every day of the week like with those deals we've got going on. So
So hopping
Very,
on a podcast like this is right up your guys' alley. Then.
Right up our alley. We are, anything and everything to tell people because, the people that use it are like, yeah, this is awesome. But it's just a matter of
Yeah.
getting people to know. So,
Right. Yeah. I always say in marketing, our biggest enemy is obscurity, right?
yes,
People have all these needs, they just don't know exactly where you are.
exactly.
absolutely.
And I
That's
think, and so like basically it would be very interesting. I think a demo is the best way for these businesses to figure this out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And even if you download the app, you don't have to pay for it. So you can kind of take a look
mm,
and see what's going on in the city and see what's happening and kind of get a feel for how it looks for other businesses. It's just in order to redeem a deal, you have to be a member. But so if you wanted to just check that out, that being said, if people reach out to me, I work with every client in Chicago. So,
mm.
they can absolutely reach out to me and, we'll get something going.
Interesting. One little small little question I had that kind of sparked as you were talking is how does PassPass help as it relates to like Google reviews or managing like Yelp and those all those different platforms?
So we really don't have, it's not as much of a like review service, but we are trying to make it like, for example, when someone signs up at a business, you automatically follow them. And it's like, oh,
Okay.
I had this many followers on PassPass. This is what's going on. Every time then when I, as a business owner, add a deal in, like, hey, tonight only, you get half off cocktails. Every person that follows you gets notified that you have that deal.
Mhm.
We also are working on some location stuff. So like if you're walking by somewhere, there's a deal in your area. So it's not like those coupon books that kids used to sell
Yeah,
that just got lost in the back of the station wagon. It's not
right.
like that. We want to be on the forefront
So
of your
this
mind.
the spontaneous coupon deal,
Yeah.
based on geographical location. That's actually really cool. I haven't seen a whole lot of platforms do that.
Yes, but so while we're not really connected as much with the like review side,
Okay.
it's gonna be a more standalone at this point.
Okay. But yeah, sometime in the future, some plans to,
Yeah.
have some integrations with that. Very cool. Lastly, what are some real key insights that, you want to leave your business audience, whether it's, around customer loyalty, how to get started, or maybe you're starting out and just getting started.
Yeah, I think I guess a couple of things. One being, you know, we work in sync with whatever loyalty program you already have. Like we're not something that you have to now, like point of sale systems, which is I'm also have background in. It's not like that where we have to move everything over and it's a whole thing. You can run them together.
Mm,
You can have PassPass and whatever other loyalty system you have. So really the barrier to entry is pretty low. If you try it for a while and don't like it, that's okay too. Um, and the other thing being is this recurring revenue, and this is what really makes me passionate about what we're doing is like, I think about, somebody's owning a pizza shop and his daughter being able to do dance lessons like that. The recurring revenue you can make with PassPass can be that difference of this child can do like this
yeah.
owner's child can get dance lessons. And, that's what makes me really excited about this. And, just helping small businesses. And the goal is to keep every business in business. So, you know,
Yeah, changing business lives, therefore impacting our personal lives. That's the name of the game. Absolutely love
absolutely.
it. Any other questions for Neil?
oh no, absolutely not. I mean, this is such a great thing. I think this is just another way, but again, with the process of being able to build a community of people that are all looking for deals and then giving the ability for the business to advertise to all those people. What an opportunity. So you really have to hit two different ends, the business side end and the consumer end, getting as many consumers as possible in specific cities like Chicago to download the app, and then that means that they're going to take the deals. And the more deals that happen, the more businesses have, and more businesses will sign up, right?
Absolutely.
And it's definitely a great business model. Where's the best place people can find info?
I would say passpass.com. There's a ton there in terms of Chicago. There's PassPass Shy. That's where we're posting all of our stuff. And, there I'm on there. Everybody's on there. So if you just message that. But otherwise, passpass.com is really the best spot.
Excellent. Thanks again. Christopher, best
Yeah,
place
thank
for
you.
you? Where can we go?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can visit us on Savant, the Life, Wealth, and Impact Group on LinkedIn, and then check us out on Savantrepreneur. Just replace the EN on top of entrepreneur, and you'll have us. So
All
thanks.
right, fantastic. That was a special simulcast of the Neil Haley